Hello people, what's going on, and welcome back to Astroneer. Now this is going to be a continuation, should be episode 2 of our Astroneer playthrough. Now in the last episode, basically we built a research chamber, we found a research pod, we have a medium printer and a small printer, and right now we are basically just researching, trying to get bytes. So if we hold Q, we'll open up our little items menu. Right now we have 320. Now that's not really a whole lot to pretty much unlock anything at this point. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and check to see how much materials we have, which we really don't have much. We need more resin, some more compound, and I think we're good on quartz for right now. So what we're gonna end up doing is we'll go ahead and follow this tether, and we should have a compound deposit somewhere around us. I believe at the end of these tethers, possibly. Okay, so there's some compound right here, so we'll go ahead and grab some more. And I'm blind and didn't actually notice all the compound that we have on our backpack and stuff, so we'll go ahead and go back and drop this off, and then pretty much should be good on compound for a little bit. Go ahead and grab some of this resin around here just in case. I'm sure we're going to need it to build some more machines. We'll go ahead and just plop everything in here for now. Now, because I don't really want to waste any resources and things like that, that's basically why I'm not building any more little platforms, because when you can make little holes like that just to kind of throw everything in, it does make it a lot easier, so you don't have to waste, you know, resources on building more platforms. Now I'm trying not to mine too much of this area to make it like a really deep hole, so that way we don't have to worry about falling in it in case we follow our tethers and need oxygen and things like that. And I do not have a soil chamber, so we will pretty much have to wait to get the rest of that from here. So let's see if we can put this in tethers. There we go. And we'll go ahead and grab some of this over here. Okay, so now that we grabbed some more resin and compound, we can go ahead and just drop everything in here. We should be good for quite some time. In case, you know, we need any more materials later, we can just go out and grab them. So now we need to basically make a smelter. So we can see if we can make one of those really quick, which I'm not 100% sure if we can or not. I think we have to research it first. So let's see what we're at for research points. 662. And let's look for the smelter. Smelting furnace. So it's 250. Go ahead and research that now that we have bytes. And we should be able to make it in our medium printer right here. So go ahead and look for it. Smelting furnace, 2 resin and 1 compound. So we can go ahead, a little hole, 2 resin and 1 compound. So when you shift click stuff, it automatically puts them into your character. However, if you have your gun out, I believe if you like shift click it out of your backpack, it'll go to your gun, and you know, opposite as well. So it's really easy to pick stuff up, but dropping stuff and things like that is kind of different. Okay, so that's going to take up a little bit of power, which we don't really have to spare. So I'm going to see what it takes to make a little wind turbine, which we don't actually have researched yet. So we'll go ahead and see if we can research that as well. Should be right here. So we need 500. And it requires 1 glass. And we can't actually make glass because that comes with quartz, and we needed the smelter first. So once the smelter is done, we can start making the soil pods as well as oxygen canisters. Okay, so now that the smelter is done, we can go ahead and print a platform. Now, I do believe we do need the large platform, so we're going to have to grab 2 more resin. Go ahead and grab this, pop it over here for now so it's out of the way. Where is the hole? Should we need 2 resin. Go ahead and build that really quick, and we could drop the organic back in the hole because we don't really need to carry it right now. And also, guys, as you can see with this research chamber, this little blue sort of cylinder thing is the amount of progress that you have for researching an object. And as you see, once it's done, the object disappears. So depending on how many bytes the research pod that you find has, when you check the little tablet, as it shows you right here. So basically, the more bytes, the longer it'll take. So that's just a little tidbit. Okay, so now that we have the platform done, we can go ahead and try to find a place to put it. I think it should be able to fit right over here. Like this. And then we can go ahead and unpack you. And we can go ahead and drop the smelter on top, and then just go ahead and unpack it. There we go. Okay, and with that done, we just connect the power. And then we'll grab our quartz because we need to get all that stuff smelted first. Gotta dig through here really quick. Okay. So we only have 3 stacks of quartz so far, which should be enough. So smelter's right here. So we can go ahead and pop these on here really quick. And what it'll do is it'll smelt everything into stacks of glass, or basically what each base mineral produces. Okay, so we have 2 stacks of glass now from the quartz, so we can go ahead and, if I can find it, we need to make a canister, which we need resin for. Okay, so we don't need the canister right now, so we can go ahead in here and we can research the small wind turbine. So we have that, and then we also need to research the oxygen pod, small oxygen, which takes 1600. Okay, so we're gonna have to go look for another research pod. So we have, make the small wind turbines really quick, so go ahead and do that. Nice and simple. So we don't actually need energy right now, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and plop this right on our base, and then it will provide more energy. And I believe this one's done, so we can just go ahead and click it to ourselves. And we don't need any more at this moment, so we'll go ahead and come over here. We can make another hole for actually smelted items. That's not, you know, raw material, so we could just go ahead and plop you into there. Okay. What we're gonna do now is we need to... What do we need to do? We need more research bytes, so I guess we can go look for some more pods. Now over this way, I did find a cave, so if we can find any dangerous plant life, go ahead and try to see if we can get any research pods off of them. I'm just gonna bring the tether this way. I don't really have a whole lot more tethers, so we will go as far as we can. And basically we'll have to turn back. So also, because I haven't made the canister yet, we need to grab a little bit more resin before we can make it. So I'll just kind of try to make a little ramp really quick like right here. Go ahead and plop down another tether. Now these guys might have something under them. Trying not to stand too close. Yeah, okay, so here's our research pod right here. Didn't take too long to find. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Need to mine it out a little bit more. There we go. Now we can grab it. And bring it back to base. So we'll go ahead and plop this back on the machine and see how many bytes it gives us. And 500 bytes. So that will not actually bring us over the required amount that we need. So unfortunately, we're probably gonna have to find another one. So this one that we found originally is pretty much halfway done. So once that is done, we will see which one of these two that we just picked up has more research points or bytes for us, and then we'll go ahead and research that one. So while we're sitting here waiting on this research pod to finish, we can go ahead and grab one thing of resin, and then we can make a canister, so that way we can store some soil, which then allows us to edit terrain, which is pretty cool. We just put that there. And if we go over here, and then we pick up some soil like so, it will go into our little canister that's on our backpack. And then we can come down here and edit the terrain. Now Control smooths it and Alt raises it. And then if you let go of either of those buttons, it goes back to the normal mining. So we'll just sort of smooth it out. Make it as smooth as we can just in this little spot, so that way we don't fall into a hole. So we're pretty good on resin and the other stuff, so we don't really need to look for that. We'll go ahead and throw this ammonium that we picked up down in the cave, down in this little hole. Our raw materials and this stack of organic. The pink research pod has just disappeared and completed. So what we're going to do is we're going to check which one of the two research pods that we have gotten in the cave, which one provides more bytes. So this one gives us 399, so pretty much 400. And then we'll go ahead and check this one. This one gives us 500. So we'll go ahead and do this one because it's bigger, and we'll check how many more bytes we need. So that will pretty much get us to our goal that we need for the oxygen, because we need 1300 bytes for the oxygen. Hey guys, so just a little update. Unfortunately, for the oxygen tanks, we actually need 1600 bytes in order to research the oxygen tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and come over here to these plants while that pod is still finishing. And they have little research samples. So basically they give you anywhere from like 20 to, I'd say 100 on some planets. And there's a dust storm incoming. So we'll go ahead and run back to base and hide until it is over. Okay, the dust storm has passed. As you guys can see, it's over there now. So we can go back over here and see if we missed any research samples, and we can also check for more. So we'll go ahead and start this one now that the other one has finished. Go ahead and check what we're at. We're at 1787, so we can go ahead and research this small oxygen tank now. And with that unlocked, all we need is a stack of glass, which I believe is down here in the hole. Actually, we'll... Oh no! Go ahead and grab this compound and bring it over here. And then we'll drop all the rare stuff that we basically just mined and got. So that's smeltable, so we'll go ahead and drop that because that's 4. And graphite and the rest of this. Then we'll grab, I guess we can make these other two glasses into an oxygen tank for both of them. Because you always need oxygen. So we'll go ahead and plop one onto there. And then we'll go ahead and put the other one on our gun. So that way we don't take up any storage space on our backpack. Go ahead and put you right there. Okay. So now we have 2 extra oxygen tanks, so we should be able to survive a little bit longer without tethers. So it appears that we are running low on energy for the base again. So let me think, what can we do to fix this? We have 1 wind turbine now. I guess we can make another one, or we could try to figure out how to make a bigger one, or what we need to make a bigger one. So let's go ahead and open this. And we can try to see medium wind turbine. 2,000 bytes, 1 glass, and 1 ceramic. So to make ceramic, we need clay. And I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure we cannot get clay from this planet. So we'd have to go to Barren to get it. Or possibly exotic if we wanted to go super far from home base. But with that being said, we did a lot. We got 2 research pods fully researched. We basically discovered out how to make a small wind turbine as well as the oxygen tanks. So I think we accomplished a lot so far, and I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button because it helps me out a lot, and subscribe for more videos to come, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.